Hey guys, I'm Hop for tfbtv, and today we're going to take a look at the new pistol variant of the SIG Tread AR. The Tread series is SIG's value line of ARs, which means something different for SIG than it does for a company like Ruger. The new pistol variant Tread has an 11.5-inch barrel, a pistol brace, and otherwise shares a lot of features with the full-size Tread carbine as well as the SIG MCX. Compared side by side with the Ruger AR-556 pistol I reviewed a few weeks ago, the Tread pistol costs a fair bit more, but Ruger and SIG approach the concept of a value AR in totally different ways. The Ruger AR-556 pistol is a basic bitch AR from toe to tip, except for the really nice SBA-3 collapsing pistol brace. The SBA-3 is the only luxury item on the gun, otherwise it's mil-spec at best and Palmetto parts bin at worst. The Tread pistol, on the other hand, is loaded with small features: ambidextrous mag release, ambidextrous selector, extended bolt catch lever, dual QD cups on the lower receiver for sling attachment, but then you get to the back and it's got a CAC Industries Shockwave Blade 2.0 on it. I've used both the original and the 2.0 Shockwave brace on my own AR pistols before, and I like them a lot for the money. But this is a really cheap brace, and there's no arguing that it's superior to an SBA-3. The Shockwave is probably a third of the cost of an SBA-3 or less. It's unfortunate that SIG chose to cheap out on the pistol brace on, of all things, an AR pistol, but it makes sense. The pistol variant can share all the existing parts as the carbine except the stock, so it's easy to just carry forward the standard features of the Tread and the MCX series. A bunch of nice ambidextrous and handling improvements near the receiver group, but there must not have been much left in the budget when it came to the brace. This is close to a deal breaker for me because a good pistol brace has way more impact on the shooting dynamics of an AR than the small comfort features elsewhere on the gun. The biggest problem with the Shockwave blade braces to me isn't the narrow profile that digs into your bicep under recoil. It's that they don't weigh very much, so your AR will balance too far forward. This is especially noticeable on the Tread because the barrel is 11.5 inches and the free float handguard goes almost all the way forward. If you replace the flash hider with anything heavier and you put a flashlight on there, the balance would go completely out of whack. I think saving weight at the back of the gun is false economy. I'd prefer to have a lighter profile barrel instead, but I understand that's not really a value feature. The 11.5-inch barrel on the Tread is standard profile with a 1-in-7 twist, capped off with an A2 flash hider. The other possible reason they did this is that the Shockwave Blade 2.0M variant, which is used on the Tread, works with a standard carbine buffer tube. So if you were to file your Form 1 to turn the Tread into an SBR, you would be able to throw on a carbine stock kit very easily after getting it approved. In that way, you could think of the Shockwave like the old joke about factory Glock sights, just there to protect the sight dovetail until you get real sights put on. SIG sent the Tread with a few of their extra add-on parts, an M-LOK handstop kit and the M400 Pro ambidextrous extended latch charging handle. The charging handle I like a lot. The handstop kit I don't care for. I'm not a C-clamp guy, and I hate angled foregrips, so your mileage may vary. The Tread also includes the Romeo 5 Micro Red Dot, which is another nice feature it boasts over the Ruger AR-556 pistol. Optics ready isn't nearly as good as optics equipped. The Romeo 5 is a good basic red dot with a 2 MOA dot, auto shutoff, and motion activation features. Out of the box, the Romeo 5 is mounted and zeroed, which is handy for new shooters. The Tread pistol has an improved mil-spec style trigger. It has a tiny bit of creep, then a solid break at a bit over 6 pounds on my trigger scale. You shouldn't have to mess with it at all. Since the Tread is set up for sling use out of the box, albeit only single point, I ran it through some transition drills on one of my LARPing days. The sling QD points are machined into the lower receiver instead of being on an end plate. It's a nice idea, but I find that once you put a QD swivel on there, it has a tendency to get in the way of your thumb when you try to operate the safety selector.
Oh, holy hell, this is just extremely not nice.
Similarly, that ambidextrous safety selector seems like a nice feature, and for lefties I'm sure it is, but for the real Homo sapiens, you get to feel the right side selector lever digging into your trigger finger while you shoot. The selector, when in the fire position, intrudes into the path of your trigger finger. I don't like it, but your mileage may vary. I really liked shooting the Tread overall. I even took it to a big boy range to shoot some groups out to 100 yards. That turned out to be a little optimistic. The Romeo 5 has a 2 MOA red dot, but my eyeballs are so badly out of round it might as well be a Hojillion MOA. If you're expecting sub-MOA accuracy, you probably shouldn't be buying a gun equipped with a 2 MOA red dot.
We are pretty much losing the light here. I'm going to try to run one more Bayer standard. So This is 5 shots to this left side rectangle, 5 shots to the right side rectangle. Reload, 3 shots to the smaller circle in the middle. And there's no par time per se. It's all about beating your personal best. The objective is to get all the hits on the target as fast as you can.
Reliability with the SIG Tread was flawless. Ventura provided me with a bunch of 55 grain FMJ for this video. I shot a whole bunch of steel case while running drills, and SIG even sent along a couple boxes of their own elite performance ammunition as well. As with the AR-556 pistol, I used several different magazines with the Tread. The included 30-round P-Mag, a bunch of my USGI magazines, and some of my cheap stuff like the Pro Mag Roller Mag and the Tapco mags. I had no malfunctions of any kind with the Tread through about 400 rounds.
Gotta remember my height over bore, and I'm gonna try to shoot slower. .26. I did succeed in going slower. Did I succeed in going slower enough? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a way better group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decent grouping. That will, oops, just pretend that didn't happen. And then I remembered my height over bore. I had the red dot right around here, and that's 3 right in the bear. Cool.
Should you buy a Tread AR pistol? Well, with the Ruger AR-556 pistol, I felt that the only thing it needed out of the box was a red dot. The Tread doesn't need anything out of the box at all, but I still think you'll get sick of that shockwave brace really fast. If you plan to immediately turn it into an SBR, the Tread pistol is a great choice. E-file Form 1 paperwork is going through in record time right now, so that's not as big as a turnoff as it would have been even a few years ago. If, however, you're looking for a turnkey AR pistol setup, you can probably get into a Ruger AR-556 pistol and a red dot for less than the price of the Tread. The M400 Tread is a better AR than the Ruger, but the AR-556 makes for a better AR pistol. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like TFB TV, make sure you subscribe, and you can also support us through Subscribestar or Patreon. We really appreciate the support of our sponsors like Ventura Munitions for providing us with ammunition for these reviews. If you'd like to join us on Discord, there's a link for that in the video description. I highly recommend it. We've got an anime channel, and sometimes we even talk about guns. Alright, see you next time.